What's going on, everybody? So in today's video, I'm going to be talking about how you can find very qualified contractors with very good reviews locally for up to 50% of the price of a normal bid on a job, such as like HVAC, electrical work, kitchen, roof, bathrooms, things like that. And the website I'm referring to is Angie's List. Now, I'm sure you've probably heard of Angie's List before. I actually knew about Angie's List maybe like 3, 4, 5, 6 years ago. But for whatever reason, I just never used it. And I think because Angie's List you used to have to pay to become a member. So you had to pay some fee to join Angie's List, and then you would get access to these like really good deals. However, the way they have it set up now, one of the membership options is free. And by free, I don't mean you don't even need to put in a credit card or anything. It takes like 2 seconds to sign up. You put in your name, email, and you get access to all these really good deals. So as an example, I will show you what I'm talking about. I just put in a random address that's close to where I live. And the cool thing about Angie's List, so it has, all types of like plumbing, roofing, heating, all the household stuff, landscaping, fencing. It also has health. So you can get like a dentist on Angie's List, different things like that. It has car stuff, veterinarians, animal boarding, moving. And these deals are not just like $20 off. These are like some pretty significant savings. Like I said, literally up to 50%. So you could, if you're about to list your property or you want to get some major renovations done, I mean, you could easily save $10,000-$20,000. So let me show you what I'm talking about here. You go to shop offers, and when you press on shop offers, that just kind of gives you all the current deals that are going on. So you want to get more specific. So example, we'll start with heating and AC. So heating and AC, this type of stuff, you might be saving like, $50, $100 for HVAC service. Usually that would cost, like 150, maybe 200. But let's say you wanted to replace your furnace and your AC, replace your entire HVAC system. In most cases, that's easily going to cost $7,000, like easily. In some cases, it might be more than that. So as you can see here, this one's $5,200. So you're saving $2,000. But I would guess there's actually less expensive ones. That's just the AC unit. So I was about to say $4,500. We already got it lower. So this is crazy. I mean, this is like $3,600. So this one's $4,000. Let's see what this one, if it includes, what it includes. So $3,900. That's really cheap. I mean, if you get an AC unit, I mean, this is really inexpensive. So they'll remove the previous HVAC system, install the new one. They'll have warranties, yada, 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 pretty standard type stuff. And the good thing about it is they have reviews. So anytime you hire a contractor, one of the biggest things you want to make sure is that you're not the first one hiring them. So these people already have 79 reviews. And actually, I think the good thing about Angie's List is that they will kick off contractors that get bad reviews. So we can actually look at all the reviews. Some people, you always have the one person that'll give an F. This person didn't even work with him and left him a bad review. But anyways, you can actually see we can see all the reviews if you want to. So 4 years, Super Service Award, et cetera, 116 reviews. So they have 93 A reviews. That's good enough for me. You're never going to find, even the best company of all time, you're never going to find someone that doesn't have at least a couple bad reviews. That's actually how you know they're honest, because you can't believe there's always like the 1%, 5% of people that whatever you do, they're not going to be happy. So anyways, so $4,000 for an entire new AC and furnace or heat pump. That's a really good deal. That is saving you $3,000 right there. And it continues too. Plumbing. Let's do another one. Let's do electrical. Let's look at that. Okay, so a lot of times if you have an older house, you're going to need to do what's called a heavy up. A heavy up almost always costs $3,000, at least in my area. I mean, easily costs $3,000. In some cases, it might cost more. So here we have, right off the bat, saving $1,000, $2,000 for heavy up. Now that's not half, but that is a very significant discount. If you start to add up all these, we just saved I mean, basically almost half with the last one. So we saved about $3,000. Here we're saving $1,000. You know, and it goes on and on and on. Electrical panel replacement, 1,300. So this is also good if you're selling a house and you're doing, you know, home inspection items, and maybe the buyer wants to ask for a million different things. You know, you could basically just buy them some deals off of Angie's List and probably save yourself a lot of time and headache. Let's see what else I have. So plumbing, faucet installations. You really want to look, like I mentioned, you want to look for the bigger ticket items. So plumbing might not be the best one to look at, but look, I mean, they have all these types of categories. You know, decks and porches. Let's see what they have here. Some of this is like just, you know, deck safety inspection, not the best. This is more of the stuff that you'd want to look for, like a 10 by 10 timber tech deck. So this would be, a lot of times you can add value by adding a deck. I don't know what the going price is of these artificial decks, but I can guarantee you it's at least $10,000 for this. I mean, the artificial material is very expensive, and if you find a good person to do it, they're going to charge you an arm and a leg, because theoretically these types of decks can last a long time. Actually, let's look at kitchen real quick. That's probably a big one. The kitchen and bathroom. That's actually probably the biggest one. So a brand new kitchen, even in like a small townhouse or even a condo, really, can easily cost you, you know, but more likely $15,000 to do a brand new kitchen. So here we have, you know, brand new kitchen. I don't think these come with appliances, so you have to add basically another like 2,000 or so, 1,500, 2,000, but 9,000 for a new kitchen. That is not bad. I mean, that's saving you about $5,000. Blah, 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 blah. Offer includes, you have to kind of read the fine print for the most part. Offer does not include relocation. That's okay, but they include permits. You have to purchase your own appliances, which is actually fairly normal. So that's not a big deal. So right there, that's a easily $5,000 saving. And actually, I'll look at one more just to show you roofing. So roofs, people think roofs are like $50,000. People think roofs are like the most expensive thing in the world. And you know, if you have a house like this one right here, where it's kind of like a complicated looking roof, that can be, or like this roof, that can be pretty expensive. However, let's just say you have, you know, like a townhouse type of roof. I mean, here we go, $4,500 for a new roof with architectural shingles. So that's pretty good. And this is, so 1,200 square feet of shingles. So that's more likely would cover an entire townhouse. So you get a brand new townhouse with architectural shingles for $4,500. And actually, you know, 1,200, that could probably go towards a larger house as well. And let me just show you, I was actually looking here earlier. So look at this, $5,500 for brand new roof, 3,350 or 3,350 for a new townhome roof. So this, you know, if you're doing a new townhouse, you probably think a roof costs $10,000. This is 3,300 for a new townhome roof. That is pretty good. That's not bad at all. And then, you know, if you were to combine that with like some of the other stuff that we were talking about, the kitchen, you know, you get a roof done for, let's say, 3,500, get a kitchen done for 9,000. We'll just call it 10,000. You know, that 15,000, you'll easily see that on the back end. And then if you add some of the electrical stuff or the HVAC, you know, we're talking about, you could get everything done for, you know, like 15,000. New HVAC, new roof, you know, new kitchen, $15,000 to $20,000 range. And then this is not for like a massive house. This is for, you know, more of like a townhouse or smaller single family house. But you get the idea. So I would definitely check out Angie's List. Best thing about it, they have reviews. You have vetted, qualified contractors. And so you're not, you know, a lot of people when they look for, I guess, quote unquote, deals on contractors, they look on like Craigslist. And Craigslist is not the best. You can find people on Craigslist, but you have to go through so much vetting. They're not just going to have like deals like this. They're not just going to send you like a link like this for the most part. So you're gonna get, like, let's say you say, I want to do a brand new kitchen for 10,000 on Craigslist. You're gonna get 100 people replying. You're just gonna get a lot of like riffraff. So this already qualifies people and already tells you the deal. So I'd highly, highly, highly recommend Angie's List for renovations. So yeah, that's basically it. All you have to do is sign up. It takes like 2 seconds. There's no fee. You can pay a fee for a much I guess higher version of Angie's List where they'll like finance the project for you and all this other crazy stuff. But the free version works fine. I would sign up today, start browsing some deals, and let me know what you think. If you like this video, please subscribe, please like it, please share it, do whatever you got to do, and I will talk to you in the next one. All right, bye.